What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a day of what I consider heavy-handed moderation. That's right, our boy Phil has finally put his hoof down and said, "It's over, I'm done playing," and instituted a kickbot. That's right. He was so serious that he's actually paying for a premium subscription to a kickbot, which the Dent, the petulant child, has named the Kino bot. And yeah, I mean, the kick viewers responded as most people would, with anger, with disappointment, and of course, the trolling didn't stop. They just found creative ways to troll. The one thing they did do was, of course, withhold support. And yet, it's another day. It's been since Friday, since the kick support has dried up. And this is your life, Phil. Kick support just being dead. I mean, you know, that koala loser is trying to hold down the fort, but apparently he doesn't have the scratch to keep up with Dr. Lexus and so on. But let's get into it.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 24th of March, 2025. An interesting and unique streaming day, to say the least. Let's talk about it, because a lot happened. All right, so first off, on the Level 1 podcast today, I'm pleased to announce we figured out what our goal is for the next DSP Tries It when we hit 80 goals hit. It is going to be a place called Taco Time out here in the Pacific Northwest. If you'd like to see us check out the menu and talk about it, you can check that out on the podcast. In addition, we talked about some fun ideas for me during my birthday event that's coming up on April 6th, and it looks like we're going to be doing a lot of Minecraft-related stuff. Pretty neat. I haven't done anything Minecraft-related in a long time, so that could be pretty cool. Then we played Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, I would love to tell you all about it. However, I actually made a video about it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, after today's Assassin's Creed Shadows stream, I'm done with the game. Seriously. I'm done with it. It actually fed me up to the point where at the end of the stream, I was so angry that this is what they've done to the franchise that I said, I just don't want to play it anymore. I was bored. I was pissed. And you can watch the gameplay. It's live right now. If you want to see why live, you can watch the entirety of it. But I made a special 20-minute video titled, I quit Assassin's Creed Shadows in 9 hours. Here's why. And it explains all of this in great detail, why I don't think that the game is worth anyone's time. So watch for that tonight. I'm actually going to have that video go live overnight, probably around midnight, 12:30 a.m. today, and make it the highlighted video of my channel for a bit. I think you're going to enjoy it, although it's disappointing that this game that should have been great ended up being, in my opinion, a humongous disappointment. Okay? Anyway, so that was the first stream, and no surprise.
Alrighty. So first of all, you know, Doody has a lot to say on this, right? So the interesting thing is that he just glossed over the whole kickbot situation. He realized that the kick viewers are not too happy about it. I wonder if he'll mention it later. We'll see. I doubt he will, because I think he wants to sweep that under the rug. He wants the newer people that are going to come attend, the newer kick viewers that weren't part of the Kino Casino, which he thinks he's going to get any. He wants them to think, oh, this is normal. This is how it normally is, right? But, of course, most people don't. You got the hardcore LARPers that are still around, and what they did was they just found creative ways to LARP on Phil. That's all they did. I mean, you know, they mock you in subtle ways, Phil, that, of course, detractors know, and anyone who knows memes and know who you are, they know they're trolling you, Phil. They're doing just enough to stay under the radar, and it's still quite funny. So he didn't mention that. Now, as it relates to Assassin's Creed, you don't need to watch his 20-minute bloviated video about why he was trying to explain why he wage quit yet another game. He wage quit it because it didn't make him any money. That's really all it is. The game essentially played the same way since he first bought it. The first 2 streams made okay support. I think he hit the goal for both streams. And then, of course, he plays it for the 3rd stream, makes $70, and the world is ending because he didn't hit $150. Now, I think this is more of a panic move because he knows that dry days are coming. That kick support has been dead since Friday. Now, Friday night stream, he did get kick support because people were trolling. They were tip trolling, and then, of course, you even had Dr. Alexis who came in and dropped 44 subs as a 220 meme. Okay. But anyway, yeah, everyone was memeing, and he did receive money. Saturday, he was off. Sunday, he came back. I don't think he received anything. He got 1 sub from Lumpy Koala, whatever the hell is Grumpy Koala, whatever the hell his name. And then yesterday, I think he got 2 subs from the same Dent. and that's it. That's the only support he received from Kick. And I don't see that changing anytime soon, Phil. I mean, you're gonna have to really work hard to revamp your image. You're gonna have to hope that the Kino Casino people get bored of you and move on, because they just don't. They've milked you enough. And according to their streams, it doesn't seem that way. Because last night they talked about you, bro, and they had 5,000 people on stream supporting. I think they hit a record, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they made big bucks off of you, Phil. And that's what happens when people talk about you, Phil, and bring you up and laugh at you and mock you and make it funny. They make bank. And I, excuse me, I said this about a week ago. That it's funny that Phil's going to be the only one that's not going to make. When he did that whole 666 level 666 retcon, interview with Review Tech USA, I posted out there and said it's funny because everyone's going to make bank except for Phil. And that was true. Everyone made bank off of Phil's misery except for Phil. And it's holding true. It is. And now that the Kick support's all dried up, and even worse so, he decided to implement a Kick bot. Dude, moderation on Kick is not heavily tolerated by people. The people that hang out on the Kick chat, they like the spam. They like the spam emotes. They enjoy it. That's why they're there on Kick. They don't like heavy. I mean, you even go to the Kino Casino crew, even if you talk massive shit about them, curse, say some inappropriate shit there, they don't ban you. Because they understand that it's Kick and that's what people want to do, and it is what it is. As long as they're not breaking terms of service, they really don't give a shit. And that's what most people like and enjoy about Kick, Phil. And you're trying to turn Kick into YouTube, and it doesn't work. It doesn't. But go ahead and keep doing that. I posted a video yesterday that just showed a good 15 minutes of the Kick chat, and everyone literally was just mocking you. They were mocking you because you were acting extremely regarded about something. I forgot what it was. The video was great because it did get a lot of views and a lot of great comments. But yeah, I mean, this new, I don't expect Phil to be on Kick for much longer, especially if there's no support. And Dr. Alexis already proclaimed on the Kino chat that he's done giving Phil any more subs. So unless he comes under a sock account and starts wailing out on Phil, I don't know who else is out there. Dumpy Koala has clearly shown that he's not whale material. He doesn't have the funds or the disability check to keep up with Phil's greed. He just doesn't. Now, as it relates to Assassin's greed, yeah, he wage quit it. He spent 20 minutes trying to justify why he wage quit it simply because, he has to portray this narrative that all games are bad. Now, I'm not saying Assassin's Creed is good. I'm not saying that. But Phil, you don't make it interesting. You make every fucking game boring, Phil. You fucking do, man. You literally make every I mean, you can make Suikoden boring, and Suikoden's a great game, and you make that game extra boring, bro. It's you. It's not the game. It's you. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's see what this dunderhead said. I'm really curious to know if he does address the kick moderation.
Guys, the first stream was so annoyingly bad. Guess what? Didn't hit the goal. Not even close. I think we got halfway and that was it. So it's one thing if I'm playing like Pirate Yakuza, and I get it. That's for a niche audience and not everyone's going to like it. But if I'm playing a hot new release and you're thinking we're supposed to be doing well, and then what ends up happening is it sucks because they really effed it up. I really don't even know what else to say. It's disappointing, right? It really is. It's disappointing to me that they screwed it up that bad. So it is what it is. I'm not playing it anymore. And I hope that you guys understand why. But you'll know if you watch the video tonight, okay? So there you have it. Now. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there because you don't need to watch the video, Phil. You just told us exactly why you're not playing it. The first fact that you brought up was you didn't hit the goal. That's the reason why you didn't, why you age quit it. And everyone knows you're not fooling anyone, Phil. I don't understand. Just because you speak a lot of words out of your disgusting mouth and you spend 20 minutes regurgitating something, people aren't going to buy it. They know exactly why you quit the game. If you would have made $150 on your stream yesterday and you would have still claimed that you were bored and so on, you would have continued playing it. you would have had it on the schedule and played it again. You were going to continue playing it as long as you hit the goal. When you didn't hit the goal, it gave you an excuse to quit the game. Just be honest with people, bro. That's the thing that annoys most people with Phil, is that the man just can't be honest with anything. He has to portray this kind of dignity that he's not a greedy pay pig. I mean, excuse me, that he's not a greedy, pig for money. And Phil, that's who you are. And I think the sooner you embrace it and just run with it, I think more people will be off your back. You know what I mean? I think what aggravates a lot of people is that you try to claim this altar of being so much higher and mightier than others, like you're this righteous gamer, and you're not. You're essentially an e-beggar who plays video games for money. That's all you are. And I think if you finally start being honest with people, Phil, it would make your life so much easier. Yes, you'll still be mocked. You'll still be called a greedy, SOB. People will still meme on you. People will still, but it probably won't be as much, because you can't really hate someone who knows who they are. Really, if someone comes out and says, "Yeah, I'm a degenerate drunk. I beg for money," okay, they already know who they are. You don't feel the need to continuously state that fact, especially when they accept it. So anyway, just a bit of advice for you, Phil. Or if not, just keep doing exactly what you're doing now, which is great for me because it's just more content. I mean, look, you could have simply apologized to Kino Casino last week and the Kino arc would have been dead. But because you're so prideful and you're such a narcissist and you can't do that, we're going on week 2 of the Kino arc of them burying you and mocking you and laughing you and hurting the business. So anyway, let's keep going.
I'm looking at a background setup for tomorrow. So tonight on the late stream, we did something completely different. We played a game that people have been asking me to play for years and years and years called Disco Elysium. Very brief summary. Disco Elysium is a point-and-click adventure game similar to things like Secret of Monkey Island. The difference is it's top-down, so it's easy to maneuver. You can highlight everything in the environment so you can actually see what you can click on and investigate. And it's basically a murder mystery investigation game, but it's way more than that. For example, you'll talk to people and get to these crazy conversations. Depending on your stats, because you level up like it's an RPG, you can actually get different conversational twists, different options. It's a really unique game in that regard that actually is quite entertaining. And I was enjoying myself. It was going crazy. They were talking about politics, like strikes and the right to be employed. They were talking about friggin' race theory and stuff like that. It's like, what is going on? It's so wild and out there. And it's got so many different themes and things in it. I never expected that in the game. Keep in mind, I had no clue what this game was. So now I know what it is. And by the way, so I was just doing honest commentary on it. Some people absolutely hated it, but a lot of people loved it because they had always wanted to see me play it, and they showed up. We got outstanding support tonight. Like, hit a goal and got halfway to another goal on a game that's like a game that's, oh, no one's going to care about that. No, people did. They were very happy to see me do something different. You want to know why? Because unlike Assassin's Creed Shadows that's uninspired and boring, this game is something different, and it goes outside the box, and because of that, it interested people, including me. Okay? So, we had a great time. In fact, I wish we could have gone longer. I actually went a little late, but we could have gone longer. We would have actually gotten further in the conversations and stuff I was doing, but we ran out of time. So I told everyone, hey, if you guys liked it, I would consider playing it again. Let's do it. But the problem is I don't know when. I have to look at the schedule to figure this out, because this week's schedule already is kind of weird because I have to take a night off, which is actually going to be later in the week now. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's going to actually be Wednesday night. And also, it's a short week for me. I actually cannot do a full week of streaming because I have to take some extra time off this week. So it's kind of a weird one, all right, to be honest. But probably we'll get to it next week, I'm thinking. Maybe we can get it in there and play it next week and see how it goes, all right? So, tonight, I certainly hope you'll watch the Disco Elysium footage, and I hope that you'll watch this special video outlining my thoughts on Assassin's Creed Shadows and why I'm quitting the game. Tomorrow will be a full day of streaming, but it's going to be hot temperatures here in Washington State. It's supposed to be like mid to high 70s, which means it's summer temperatures. I don't have the air conditioner installed, so I'm going to have dual fans blasting, hoping to cool down the room, I hope.
Oh, God. Here we are with the whole heat wave arc. You regard 70 degrees is not hot, you moron. God, he's so annoying when he talks about the fucking weather. Anyway, so yeah, I have a theory on why he moved the day. He moved it from Tuesday to Wednesday, his day off. It's not that he's doing his taxes. I think he wanted to be on to listen to Kino Casino. Because Kino Casino streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I believe this Wednesday they're going to be doing a DSP Ethan Routh stream where they're going to talk about the upcoming Smart Guys, which is Thursday. And of course, Phil is super petty and super paranoid, and he always has to feel like he knows what's going on and is in the know, and he needs to make sure that they're not planning anything to ruin his stream. Literally, that I think that's the reason why Phil decided to move his day. He decided to move his day because, one, he didn't want to compete against Kino Casino, and the second thing is that he can be in the chat listening to exactly what they have to say. And I guarantee you that any money, because I'm actually going to be doing a recap of the Kino stream. I'm going to be clipping some of these streams, the videos, and when we watch on Thursdays Phil's Smart Guys with Ethan Routh, I bet you any amount of money they're going to reference shit that was on that podcast, which will clearly tell you that he was watching. And I think that's the reason why he moved it. He moved it because he's just extra paranoid, and he's concerned that Kino's going to do something to ruin Smart Guys. And he wants to make sure that he's on listening. He probably won't be on under his account. He'll be on under a sock account, but he'll be there watching. He'll be there for the 9 hours or whatever, just to make sure that the Kino isn't plotting something major against him. Such a paranoid fool. God, bro. And the other thing, Phil, is that even if they are planning something against you, what are you going to do? You have zero power, bro. You have no power to do anything. Again, you refuse to take my advice. You keep doing the same exact stupid things you're going to keep doing. So knock yourself out, bro. All this does is just gives us more content to watch and laugh at. And of course, Doody's analytics for March look amazing. So I appreciate it, Phil. The college fund is doing well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.